So this has been a very odd week. I tried to do some landscaping work, but my limp and fragile body got the best of me. I did get a great tan though.
That's wonderful news. About the tan, that is. Are you going to be homeless soon?
I totally don't want to talk about that. Real things happening in reality are not very interesting and they make me sad. What's more important is that the last episode of Saturday Night Live this 2012 year made me laugh, cry and feel as though I had just graduated from high school again. Bittersweet but full of dreams yet to come.
Oh totally bro. In the last 4 days NBC has given us some of the best TV comedy I have seen in a while, although I really don't watch much TV. Anyway, the 3-episode finale of Community was an immense delight. I especially enjoyed the first one where Gus Fring's non-character playing self played a video game assassin/sympathetic character in a Super Nintendo backdrop where the entire episode took place.
I also enjoyed Abed finally finding the woman of his dreams literally in a machine. What's odd is that I'm pretty sure machines have more emotion than most real women in reality, but it still made perfect and enjoyable sense for him to love and cherish someone whose existence can reside on a zip drive the size of my thumb.
If only I could think like him all the time, because when you are extremely productive in your non-reality musings and doings you inadvertently get so much done in reality. The kind of stuff that people who are logical and practical don't get done. Then you get famous and those same people adore you in reality, but you don't particularly care because you don't actually care about people. You care about your own imagination, your own creations, and in the end you are either praised or thought to be quite insane or both.
Indeed, life is full of so many contradictions that my brain cannot handle it most of the time, which is why my entire day consists of watching old Twilight Zone episodes and sleeping. Community is such a unique wonder of a sitcom. The funniest thing. And when I say funny I don't mean funny, but actually messed up and illogical, is that NBC renewed the show but just fired the mastermind of the whole thing.
Dan Harmon might be Cthulhu in the form of a human being, but this show has such a specific aura to it that comes directly from his brain that to imagine it going on without him seems quite odd and pointless. I am an open-minded person. Yes, I thought someone else could take on the Joker role even after Heath Ledger Ghost died. Nothing is ever absolute and wonderful possibilities always exist in someone else taking another person's vision and making it their own, but in this case I am scared and feel as though Community will no longer be Community, in a bad way.
It just makes me think about Mad Men without Matthew Weiner, or Breaking Bad without Vince Gilligan, or Battlestar Galactica without Ronald Elmore, and not the one from Batlandia, which could probably not exist without my favorite Californian Fred Stewart Armisen.
You are somewhat of a fortunate genius. And by the way, how good was SNL this last weekend? Mick Jagger seemed to hold his own as a comedic actor. Lazy Sunday 2 was totally Raven, and Stefon from Weekend Update keeps stealing my writing style but still makes me laugh.
Stefon is truly the gozer of all gozers, and even though I really didn't care about most of the musical performances, sorry Foo Fighters and Jeff Beck, I did like seeing Don Draper play a retro cheesy Italian crooner trying to flee Kristin Wiig's driveway-headed character playing tiny-handed Self's romantic trappings.
And Fred Armisen's Lawrence Welk character playing Self just sat back drinking straight Tanqueray gin. I really liked gin.
Totally Jude, and the only musical performance I really liked was the one at the end where Mick and Arcade Fire played She's Like a Rainbow, and Ruby Tuesday for Kristin Wiig because it was her last show.
I know. With the backdrop red curtain and Mick Jagger's voice ringing through with great soundtrack like Wonder, and the coming together of friends for a happy but melancholy exit all at the center of my movie-sized TV screen just gave me total Wes Anderson vibe. It was so Rushmore. I thought Miss Cross, Max Fisher and Bill Murray were going to emerge from backstage, which totally would not have made any sense, but totally would have.
As Christine started getting teary-eyed, so did I. My heart felt raw and touched. As Ruby Tuesday hummed through my earlobes, the liquid emanating from my eyes caused me to think that I had been part of this collective experience, appreciating all of the work she has done on this late-night iconic sketch show.
Yes, and it is sometimes sort of cool to see people who play non-character playing selves as their job actually not play them, being genuine, themselves. You feel closer even though you are not, and they will never know who you actually are.
Maybe not you, but Kristin Wiig will know me soon, because when Wes Anderson takes over the Batman franchise, she will be Batgirl and I will be an extra and will totally make her take a picture of us together and then post it to my Pretty Surf Twitter account #my-new-wife Kristin Wiig.
I'm sure that will begin your road to fame, riches, and her heart, but that doesn't mean that you'll ever be on the cover of Vogue magazine.
Oh, in that case forget everything I just said.
I will not, and remember, no matter how depressing your life is, you are still tan and handsome, and that is all that really matters in the end.